ever. You're in for a real treat. Please give her a warm welcome.
Santa Cruz rave. Has anyone sighted a dude named Skeeter on the New York City rave scene? I heard he sent a siderise missive to me and my friend Clove last week. I never read it, but a dude named Thisbe said you sounded all bifurcated and solitudinated, Skeeter, which is how I am in excess at this actual moment. I am stoked that you are devoted to me, Skeeter, but a tad conflated that you pledge yourself additionally to my best friend and fairest cohort, Clove. But time is snappish. Clove has embarked on a sea voyage northwards with a pair of torpid 30-somethings. She thinks she is all vision questing, and I last saw her when she desertified me at a Frisco rave and left me to drive back home alone on flooded out, washed out highways and tell her hippie parents of her absconsion. Needless to say, I am agged to the gills. I last saw her stark on the houseboat, buffeted to and fro-ish by the raging, flood-fat waves, and her penultimate babblings were as follows. Gush, screed surf, spout grey whales, embarcadero am I, a sputtered eye for Bodega Bay. I cry on a wave, goodbye, goodbye, to my true dude Sable, goodbye. I must flow north toward the Puget Sound, for there's Brussels sprouts tugging me under the ground, and gulls flying low, queequawing so-so. It's north along the Kelly coast we go, racing the Ziggy Shore zag, sparring the hurtled wave, sparring the tarnished cliff's blade. Pleasure mark, woof woof, a-hey, we'll brave the flooding day. Up the coast we fly, we float in a pillowed house that's partly boat, and away we go like a hungry goat, chewing the scud in our name. We charge the Pacific boat under the Golden Gate drawbridge. To thrashing raids we pay our homage. Splurtle, splurt, spout, the fog will never give out. Wave your tails, ye gray whales, and stretch your sperm 500 nails. To Puget Sound we shout, a trailing twine of Brussels sprouts, cords beneath the twine, cords that twine through the brine, out the California belly, up the neck of Oregon, to the head state of Washington. A-hey, a-hey, a-hey we go, up the coast chasing Cobain's ghost, back to who knows where, yeah, in the deep, deep, deep. Her words to that effect. She was tweaked. Please come to Santa Cruz, Skeeter, so that I can talk to you. And do not wax all Jason Priestley when you get here, or you will never taste of my carnal delights again. I am desolidated. I lack Clove. I lack you. And I am being drained alive by my Buddhistic parents who have been chanting without cessitude since these rare events went down. I need you, dude. Savagely yours, Sable. P.S. Nobody else read this.
Bears, move your puppy. She's drooling on my boots. Fuck her. Move yourself. Shouldn't we get off the wall and go to the park? Yeah. I was leaning toward the nature scene myself. After all, the sun is shining for once here on Avenue A. Jasper, Spaz, the park. You got any money left? Aggrievedly, nah. I am lacking lucre. He's been hanging out with us for a week and he still talks fucked. Perchance, Spaz. And on the coincidental leg, you continue to annoy the fuck out of me. Ha! Squiddo boy, it's alright, I told you, Squizzo is a punk. Skeeter. And I rave. R-A-V-E. Where's my old man's letter? Give him this pile of ashes. My puppy's chewing on it. Pork rind, stop chewing on that dirty half-burnt piece of shit. Give it to me. Jasper, the park. In about 2 hours, I'm too hungover. Anybody got a stogie? I can't believe Giraffe sold my comic books for age. I can't believe that. Hey ladies, spare any change for puppy chow or tampons? I don't spare any change for a dirty girl like you. Oh, come on, don't you ever get your period? Don't you like pets? Oh, look at that rich lady getting out of that cab. Eat the rich! Anarchy! Ah, shit, that's my Aunt Jeanette. She doesn't much of the rich persuasion, you capsized knaves. She just waxes a tad fancy is all. She's wearing a fucking bear suit with pulled up earrings! Stop the rich! Ah, shit.
Cora Sue, I need your help, dear. Cora, can you turn off the vacuum cleaner, dear, please? What is it, Violet? I need you. I need to make something before I die.
Die? You ain't gonna die. Why are you talking about that? You ain't gonna die yet.
Yet being the operative word. Did I ever tell you about my room?
Room? What room? This room?
No. The room of jazz. I wanted to make a room that was like jazz itself. I thought of it in the 50s. There was, when I was married to Kelly, we used to go up to there was a farm in New Hampshire we used to go to, and lots of things went on up there. Exhibitions and poetry readings, lots of artists, and it was Peter and Jenny Tricott's farm. Jenny was a very mousy girl, and Peter was very droll and always smoked a pipe. And there were lots of people up there. There was a homosexual poet whom I was quite fond of, Julian Beach, something like that. And then of course there was Sophie Flax, very good artist. She had a terrible time getting any sort of attention back then. Terrible. Of course now she's the only one that they remember. Sophie Flax. I saw a piece of hers at the Modern last Thursday. I took Balzac, but they wouldn't let me bring him up. I had to check him in the coat check, the poor miserable little poodle. And I went up and I saw a piece of Sophie's, and I thought it was marvelous. I stared at it for hours. It was an enormous lady's clutch purse, black, iron, welded together with lipsticks and hairbrushes and combs. I thought it was very clever. I stared at it for hours and hours and hours. Then Elliot and I used to argue about Sophie. He'd say, "Oh, she's just a decorative artist." I'd say, "No, she's not. She's a fine artist." Nothing ever tempted me to leave Elliot. But if anything could have, that would have been it. But we weren't talking about Elliot. We were talking when I was still married to Kelly. We were up at the Tricott farm. We're sitting around, and I said, "Wouldn't it be splendid to have a room of jazz, to make a room like that?" And Peter Tricott says, "Whoa, Vi, old girl, all the rooms in your flat are jazzy. You've got us all beat hands down when it comes to decor." I said, "No, not a jazzy room, a room that is like jazz itself." And that's the only other time I ever thought of it was in the 60s. I was reading the Times, and there was an article about this Japanese girl with a name like Eggs, not the whites, but she married one of the
Yoko?
Yeah, Yoko Ono. And I said, "What the hell is doing? Something like that. I could have done something exact. That's it. And last night, I woke up in a cold sweat. Bullsack was off the foot of the bed. He usually sleeps on the foot of the bed, but he's a dog after all, so he was off. And I thought of the room of jazz, and I've got to make it. All long, dark blue plumes. One has to take off one's clothes and walk nude through it. Carpet soaked in whiskey. Burgundy walls. Brass shells plunging from the walls. And little tiny mirrors all bent and crooked, looking in on one another. Doorknobs of fur. Loads of smoke. Fire. Blood. Will you help me make it? Never mind the house cleaning. Let's make the room.
I would, Violet. You know I would. But what you're describing sounds impossible.
Yes. But so is jazz.
Let me fix you a snack.
All right. Well, at least I told you about the room of jazz. At least you saw it in your mind's eye too. At least I won't die without anyone having seen the room of jazz.
Dad, would you stop talking about dying? I can barely tolerate these other folks I clean for. I don't know what I'd do without you.
All right, you're right. I've no plans whatsoever to die. Don't worry. I'll just keep going on. I'll have a few slices of the sweet pickle, and 5 or 6 saltines should do.
There you are! I've been looking for you for a week. What happened?
I don't know. I've been subject to vagrancies. And Jeanette, meet my associates. Jasper, Spaz. Spare any change, lady? You look like you got it.
Oh, really? Well, I earned my change sucking the cocks of the rich white male corporate elite for 10 years. If you want to earn some goddamn money, I suggest you go suck some cocks of your own.
Whoa, Aunt Jeanette, you're waxing perilously scandalous.
Ezekiel, Peter, whatever your goddamn nephew name is, get in this cab and get away from these drunks.
We're anarchists.
All right, then, anarchist drunks. Come on.
Well, you're not gonna squizzo. You're not gonna get in that fucking bourgeois cocksucker's cab, are you? With pleasure. Goodbye, Jasper. Goodbye, associates. Goodbye, Spaz. Say goodbye to Giraffe and Cheeto and Mr. Spam for me. Anarchy! Anarchy! Whatever. Now, where to?
Back to where you picked me up, 78th and Park.
Is that true, Aunt Jeanette? Is that how you got your apartment and everything?
What do you think? You think I bought that place teaching my sacred crystal seminars?
I pondered.
Well, now you know. You asshole. I've been worried sick about you. On top of Paul having a heart attack and leaving me to go back to his idiot wife, Polly, and...
Oh, that's why I stayed away, Aunt Jeanette. I figured I was in your path, what with your emotional decrepitude and all like that.
So you just go down to Avenue A and stay there for a week without calling? How did Linda raise you?
On the road, in a bum-like fashion.
Was it the letter from your dad, Bruce, that Linda forwarded to us? Is it the letter from your dad, Bruce, in prison? Is that it?
Nah. Ezekiel Skeeter! I burnt it. I burnt his croaking letter. See? Here.
Well, why did you save the ashes then?
Never mind.
Skeeter, I realize I haven't been the most available host.
That's all right, Aunt Jeanette. That's fine, no problem. I hate my dad anyway. I only defend him to piss off Linda. I can't believe all those years that you were sending us Western Union grams and MoneyGrams and all like that, you were being a prostitute.
But now I'm a healer, Skeeter, and I do fine.
Yeah. Except you can't help yourself with your own twisted heart troubles. And you won't help me put a spell out on Clove and Sable, for whom I am waxing most pinish and melancholic. You're just like my Ma Linda, all Wicca and thou with her crafty ways, but she's still the same fuck up with men and jobs that she's always been. And I'm her son, and now I get a letter from Bruce. Dear Ezekiel, I'm sorry. Yeah, so am I.
Skeeter, your mom, Linda, might be a flake.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's true. Linda's a total flake. Okay, but she's a magic healing lady, and she loves you very much. And I had a hard life.
That's fine, Jeanette, you know. No judgmentality about your checkered past on my slope.
But I'm not a flake, okay? I know how to take care of myself. I might have some emotional problems, but I'm working through those. And even your dad, Bruce, well, you know, he might be on the wrong side of the law, and he's a big partier, but what can I say about Bruce? Bruce is Bruce, and I wish he'd been around more because he was a unique guy, and you remind me of him, only you're not an asshole. Oh, I didn't mean that. Yes, I did. Oh, come here, Ezekiel.
Skeeter! Oh, Aunt Jeanette. I've been drunk for a week and I don't even have alcoholic tendencies.
I can tell, I know. You're a stoner from way back.
Right on, Aunt Jeanette. Oh, Aunt Jeanette, you feel so good. You're just like my Ma Linda, only you're prettier and you understand me better. Your married boyfriend was such the asshole to desertify your fineness.
Oh, Skeeter.
Oh, Aunt Jeanette.
Skeeter, honey, please, don't get sexual.
Oh, please, Aunt Jeanette.
Oh, yeah, no. I told Linda to stop letting you sleep with her after age 7.
Excuse me. You're going to make incest in my cab? I drop you on the curb. You're going to make incest in my cab.
No, I'm not going to make incest in your cab. I know how to control myself. I can resist the sexual attractions of teenagers, unlike men. My name is not Romanette Polanski.
Roman Polanski. He's a good director. I'm a filmmaker. You know Roman Polanski?
Sure. Knife in the water.
Oh, yeah. The Tenant?
Oh, sure. Macbeth.
Oh, you know that one. That means you really know. Who?
Never mind, honey. Let us off here on Lexington instead, okay? Let's go to the Blue Ship Diner and eat bloody steaks and fries. You want to?
Oh, but Aunt Jeanette, the food there sucks, and aren't we supposed to be vegetarians, kinda, sorta?
Yeah, so let's go. Let's go tear it apart with our teeth. Come on, let's go. Let's go do it. Here you go. Thanks very much. Keep the change.
You're welcome. You got the number? Or you want the date?
Oh, Anatole Kamalski. Sure. I'll call you up when I'm in the mood to cuddle up and rent Rosemary's Baby. Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Oh. Good morning. Good afternoon, Clove. Have we left Bodega Bay yet? No, we're just rocking here in the bay. That's how the Vivir Sognando Society keeps afloat. We just stay moored in our dreams for as long as we want to. That's how me and Kerwood survive. Oh yeah, Kerwood. Where is Kerwood? He's on the other side of the Lemon Lady, speaking with some business associates on his cellular phone. Oh. Isn't that a tad hectic since I thought you were supposed to be living in your dreams and all like that? Right, well, we also live off of Kerwood's family's investments. There's a little inlet of sunshine here in the fog. Come sit next to me. I'm drinking the Lemon Lady Special. It's fresh squeezed lemons, fermented rice water, and Calistoga. Sit down. Oh, the fog scutters and sways, scoops through the sun like through curds and whey. Oh, nothing. Never mind, it's too dull, it doesn't matter. I've just been in 11 lady days ever since I embarked on your rare pleasure craft.
Maybe you'd like to join the Society Vivir Sognando with me and Kerwood.
Do you love Kerwood?
Ooh, heavy teenage question. Of course, what can I say? Kerwood is my best friend. Drink.
Oh, I think I hallucinated further my hauntings and my dreams of Cobain the Friendly Ghost. See, I figured out this. Cobain was afraid of not belonging underground when he was alive. So naturally, he would continue to be fearsome of that, even when he's dead. And also, he was all fearsome of people that were like waxing all loving towards him. So when I walked into the ocean accidentally at that rave, he wasn't just sleeping in his seabed. He was waiting for someone to haunt. And it would be naturally that he would pick me because I rave. I'm not all overly transfixed by his tragic grunge aura. And then on top of that, he brought me to the Brussels sprout fields across the road where the farm worker dudes are, right? And like, they don't even know who he is. Whatever. So when they gave me the Brussels sprout and I planted it under sand and I saw the visions of the roots twining north, it would be only natural that I would be called upon to follow. Follow?
Drink.
I'm adamant that we leave Bodega Bay. Aren't you going to take me to Puget Sound? Isn't that what you do? You follow your dreams?
Our dream was to wear Brussels sprouts and go to a party, and there we would meet a young girl who would make a pleasing companion. Your dream was different. Drink.
I still think that I need to follow my dreams.
Dreams unfold into other dreams. You'll see as you get older, mellow out. Just stay with us a while here in Bodega Bay on the Lemon Lady. Just drift a while with us.
Lemon Lady days. Abalone ashtrays. Will I ever get out of this California dreaming haze? Phase, ways, space.
Listen to the trains go by, Rosie. Listen to the trains go by. It gives me shivers. I like it down here. Oh, pretty soon it's gonna be springtime and all the garbage and us garbage asses leave down here. I know, I do it too. I'm not making no excuses. It's all gonna be covered up with ferns and leaves and stinky tree leaves and grass. It's gonna be nice. See that over there? That pink halter top with the dirt growing all on it? Looks like it's a pink halter top plant coming out of the ground. That's mine. Some ride shot his mess on it last summer. I took it off right on the street. Showed my titties right on the street. I told that old man who hates us, kiss my titties, baby. I ain't gonna walk around in this halter with some ride's mess all on it. He goes to me, you a whore, you a bad girl. I go, no shit. He goes, you get out of this neighborhood, you make this neighborhood bad. I go, this was always a bad neighborhood. You Italians, you think you own Hell's Kitchen. We Irish was here first. That's what my grandmother, the drunken ass, R.I.P., she used to say to my mother, you know, Debbie, these Italians think they own the freaking neighborhood. I threw it down here. I came in after it, and I just chilled out the whole day. I just hung out, sunbathing with my titties. Terry came, you know. He was looking for me. All you all on 45th thought I got arrested. Not me, not Bushy. I was just hanging out. I didn't even get high. Here, Rosie, you have some of the pipe. Yeah, I like it down here. I used to come down here when I was little. Lie down next to the tracks, listen to the trains go by. It gives me shivers. Oh, that's how I met Magenta Rush. Magdalena. She invaded me. I kicked her PR ass the first 2 times, but she kept coming back, so I don't know, after that I got used to her. We both got beat. We was both ugly. But she got pretty though. Well, she never got pretty. But she used to put makeup on me, and we used to get dusted, we used to get whacked down here, and we used to do it.
Together.
No! I meant with guys. We did it with badasses too. You think I'm bad now? I was way bad then. Damn, I'm gonna miss it down here on the tracks. Damn, they had good music back in the 70s. They don't make it like they used to. Donna Summers, Cool in the Gang.
I was still in the Dominican Republic in the 70s. We listened to Oscar de Leon.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss it down here on the tracks, Rosie.
What do you mean, Bushy? Why you keep saying you're gonna miss it?
This might be my last time getting high down here. It might be my last time. Remember Cassette, that little baby bitch from DC?
Who?
Oh, I called her that. Everybody else called her Cassandra.
Oh yeah, her. What happened to her?
I made her go to Convent House.
You made her?
Yeah, I slapped her. I told her, get off my beat. You're too little. Get off the street. Get out of here. That was last winter. And then yesterday, her and her new foster parents drove by in this Chevrolet station wagon. They were all straight ass looking, and she was wearing a clean blouse and a clean pair of pants.
What are you bugging out for, Bushy?
And she goes, I came here to thank you, Bushy, because you changed my life. And I said, no, I didn't. I was just being an asshole. I just wanted you off my beat. She goes, no, Bushy, that's not true. And her straight-ass foster parents go, thank you, Bushy, you changed her life. And I go, no, I was just being me. She goes, no, because you looked at me and you said, someone in your family is doing something bad to you. And it's true, I did say that, but I didn't say it all nice like that. I said it all fucked up. And she said, I don't care, Bushy, and she kissed me on the cheek. And her straight-ass foster parents give me this card that says, if ever you want help getting off drugs, please contact us. And then they drove off in this Chevrolet station wagon.
What are you bugging out for, Bushy?
Because it's not true. I never helped no one. It's not true.
Yes, you did, Bushy. You're a kind-hearted person.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, Bushy. Remember that time that man did that to me and I was all hysteric and you bought me flowers and we took a bath together?
No, I didn't do that. I don't remember.
Bushy, you kind-hearted.
Oh, I'm not. You think I could make it through rehab? Rosie, this might be my last time on the tracks. You think I could make it through?
I'll tell you, Bushy, if anybody could, it would be you. Cause you one of God's own bitches. I seen bitches, and I seen God's own. And you one of God's own bitches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Squeaker. Skeeter. Is your Aunt Jeanette here?
Nah.
But I telephoned from the airport. She said she changed her mind. Well, what did she say?
Manifestly, her flat-on verbiage. She said, tell that asshole to collect his things and I never want to see his sorry ass again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, here's your stuff. She called them your stupid starchy shirts in point of veracity.
Did she now? Jeanette? Jeanette, are you in there? Jeanette?
Don't push, Paul, dude. I step aside for your corporateness. Take a long look. I wager it'll be your last. See, she went out. She didn't want to see you.
What did you just call me?
Corporate.
Why?
'Cause that's what you are. It's like you had shares in my Aunt Jeanette, and those went down for some reason, so then you sold those out and bought new shares in your wife, and then those went back down. Now you're attempting to buy back shares in my Aunt Jeanette. Well, you heard her fine femaleness. It don't work like that.
You obviously understand nothing about business. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
My friends call me Skeeter, Mr. Folsom, but you can call me Ezekiel. Tune your ear. I don't want to understand about business. I understand that corporate mentalities, such as your own, take and waste precious resources. Or sorceresses, in the case of my fine witchy Aunt Jeanette, whom you have so perilously squandered.
I do not need to stand here and get bawled out by a scruffy kid about a complicated relationship between two
rated. Don't stand there then. Take your shirts and shift off.
Oh, it's the Seaweed Pagoda takeout bag. She loved to order out for that macrobiotic crap. Gah! Gah! Gah!
Can I help you, dude? Paul?
Gah! Gah!
You're all corporate and aged. I didn't expect you'd wax tearful. You having a sequel to your heart attack?
No, you don't understand. I love your aunt immensely. I just went back to my wife Polly because after my heart attack I thought I should mend my ways. Oh, who am I fooling? Two wrongs don't make a right. I betrayed everyone. I betrayed your aunt, my family, my wife, even old Axnell Corporation. I'm not even an Axnell man anymore.
Oh, here's a rag to wipe your eyes. And tune your ear. That corporate shit is salaciously hoaxish from the outset. You do well to wash your hands from that lavish blood market.
Oh, you're evidently another extremist like your Aunt Jeanette, whom I love immensely, Ezekiel, immensely.
Skeeter,
I thought you said you...
I changed my... Never mind. That rag you're wiping your eyes with, I was gifted on me by some Lakota Indians on my hitch east. Yeah. A girl in Wisconsin swiped some saline on that too. No problem shedding copious tears in my presence, Paul. I'm a noxious weeper myself.
Oh, thank you.
None needed.
No, thanks anyway. I apologize for calling you scruffy earlier. It's just that hat.
Oh, it's a mood hat. Changes 4 different colors with your 4 different moods.
Oh, really? It changed colors just now.
Whatever.
I feel better.
Why?
Well, why not?
Well, you left my Aunt Jeanette to go back to your wife Polly, who it now appears is reciprocated. She's offloading your critter's corpus. Nespa.
She's having an affair with a black garbage disposal contractor.
Oh, what twinges you the most? Black pigmentation, choice of livelihoods, or the fact that he's probably doing your wife better than you ever did?
What?
Well, which?
All 3. Veritable? Yes.
Aunt Jeanette is right. You are a pathetic hypocrite.
Did she say that?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll be going now. Here's your handkerchief. Glad we finally had a man-to-man, Skeeter. Answer me one rapid query on the man side of the slope. You seem like you tangled with an abundance of female in your corporate line of life. No, not really, not so much as, well, I too am stricken with love for two. Clove and Sable are their fair and respective names, and they are the best of friends, inseparable almost, and like that. That's how we got intimate, you know, during brief bouts of separation. In fact, I came here to New York City to beseech my Aunt Jeanette to work her sacred crystalline power so that I could put some kind of hocus pocus on them so that you could have them both. You surmise it forthrightly. No such fortune. Want my advice? Not really, but my old man serves in Marion Federal Penitentiary, and my Aunt Jeanette and my Ma Linda are not well disposed to my cause. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'd say be honest. You're lucky that you met them both at the same time. I met Polly and Jeanette 20 years apart. That's why I'm so confused. Well, I am being honest. Well, where are these girls right now? California. What are you doing here in New York City? You want my advice? You're running away. Stop that. Run toward them, not away. Goodbye, Skeeter. Bye, Paul. Bye.
Ruben, could you pull over up here? There's a shoulder up ahead under the Spanish moss. Right there, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I just need to think and be still before we go any further. Oh, look, there's a stream. I wonder if there are any fish in it. You know what my daughter Sheila would say? She'd say, you know, Mom, those fish are probably poisoned. The state of Virginia imports industrial waste. That's how she goes on. I can't see how that could be true. I mean, maybe out west, but not here in Virginia. I mean, everything in Virginia just seems to stay the same, you know? The South is like that. Everything's just the same. Growing up in Georgia is the same as here in Virginia. Of course, I didn't used to think that. When we first moved up here to Virginia, I thought that Virginia was just full of Yankees. Oh, I'm sorry, Reuben. You don't need to hear that kind of talk.
What kind of talk?
You know, Yankees, Confederate, old-timey talk.
You know what's old-timey to me, Pollyann?
What?
Being a black man first and Reuben Scott Clay second.
Oh, don't be angry. Why blackberry pie?
That's just it. Why'd I have to be your blackberry pie? I just as soon be your strawberry cheesecake. The strawberries and I'm the cheese. Don't you understand, Pollyann? It don't matter which is a flavor and which is a sweet. It matters that it goes down deliciously. Polly and Reuben, not black man and white woman. Let me be your man. You can talk to me about your husband if you can't help yourself, but speak as yourself. Don't expect me to do otherwise. This is me that looks at you. These are my eyes. This is my hand that touches you. This is my ear that hears you.
But your skin is different from mine, darling.
Yeah. So is all skin. Skin is what keeps us in. Skin is what we share.
I understand, Reuben. I do understand. And I love you.
But
Oh, every mile we go down this road away from my house, I feel like
I'm listening.
saying, let's just turn back the car and not go to San Diego. It all just seems like such a waste. That's funny. That's how I met you, wasn't it? Installing a waste disposal system. So folks can just cram their stuff down there and it'll get ground up and they can forget all about it. I bet you that big old practical joker up there in his Holiday Inn thought that would be a real blessed hoot of a way to tell old Polly the parrot something. You know how I even love the sound? You're always teasing me. Swing, 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 swing. I think I love that sound because it makes me feel like other things get crammed down and ground up and sucked away without anyone noticing. It just seems like my life has been made up of leftover parts that don't fit getting crammed down and ground up. And now my marriage is over, 35 years of
TV nights and teeth hid under pillows and messy meals in the breakfast nook and fights in the garage where the children won't hear and just days sitting and watching the lawn grass grow so that we can mow it back down to just 2 inches above the soil. Flat, spread, clipped, green. I used to love that smell of mown grass. Now it just makes me sick. I want back all that mowed grass. I want back all my leftovers. I love you, Reuben. I think I do, but you're divorced. My marriage is a failure, and there isn't any waste disposal system big enough to make all that go away. You know what I see? Just a ruin of leftover family dinners and chopped dead grass spread out like a great big picnic. We're invited, hee hee. Sweet Jesus, tell me I'm wrong, because I'm tired and confused, and not even love can make me go on.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess I'll be turning you back, taking you home.
Oh, Reuben, why don't you argue with me?
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
Hi, Mr. Pritchard. Could you put Sable on the phone, please? Yeah, this is Chloe. No, I'm not back in Santa Cruz. Yeah, my parents know where I am now because I called them. I'm sorry, Mr. Nugent. May I please speak with your eldest offspring, please? Gracias. Hey, Sam. Yeah, this is me. Yeah. Listen, are you all excessively begrudged at me? Because I totally understand if you are. Good, I'm so relieved. No, I'm near Noyo, like north of like Mendocino, Humboldt County regionality. Yeah. No, your Buddhistic dad was just egging me to excess. He was all, you panicked everyone in Santa Cruz. You made Sable drive back on washed out highways all by herself. Your karma is really heavy, lady. I know. I loathe to excess when your dad calls me lady. Yeah, I know. Are you alright? Oh, girl. Dude, I'm sorry. Are they like chanting incessantly since this happened? Are they twitting you out? Oh, God. Huh? Are you okay? Just serenify, alright? Oh, I wish you had come with me, although you were right about those hectic 30-somethings and their hectic limpid houseboat, the lemon lady. Yeah, now I'm on this fishing smack with this ranger, yeah. Yeah, he's old like our parents, but he's a full-on ranger. His name is James Scoop Shannon, and he talks like this. Roll us a pair of drug tobacco's, Clover, and let's fry this fog clean. You don't think it's raging? Well, I guess you had to be here. I wish you were, girl, dude. Oh, I felt so gray blue and careened and pellucid when I said goodbye to you that dawn after we danced all night at the Frisco rave, and you were all courageously dancing through the spray into the day, and I was all randomly spewing words. Did you hear me? Yeah, wasn't I rarely tweaked? Right on. Well, I wish you had come with me, although you're totally relieved that you didn't have to tolerate Kerwin and Zalia and their treacherous torpor. Well, yeah, they followed their word as far as taking me to Bodega Bay, but from there they listed and lulled, and their conversations were all mellish and void. All like, stay the summer with us, you lovely girl, and all like, have some more fiendish lemonade, we made it ourselves. And, forget your dreams and just have ours instead. Yeah. Well, I was really dazed, but I knew there was something hoaxish up, you know? So, tune your ear. I waited until they weren't looking, and then I poured all the lemonade in the bay. And then I waited for them to wax slumberous in the evening fog, and I jumped around. Yeah, they tried to catch me, but the fog was most thick. Well, I skulked up the coast for a long time, and then I hitched a ride on this motorboat from these two hectic tourists. Yeah, Aaron and Jeff. They were like fully attired in Lycra and Gore-Tex sportswear. Totally realistic, I know. And then after they let me off, I had to walk for 3 days, and I was just eating ice plats, and I was just like standing on these cliffs, wantonly babbling, as I do. And then Snoop saw me, and he was all, "What the cosmic fuck are you doing here?" And he decided to salvage me aboard his margarita bala. That's its name. It's a fishing smack. Yeah, he never does any fishing, but I don't know. He listens for the Coast Guard on the radar all the time. I don't know. It's never mind. It's too dull. Never mind. It's not important. Yeah, he's really raging. Oh, you know, I told him all about my dreams and my hauntings by Kobe the Friendly Ghost and my dreams of the Brussels sprouts, and he was all, "That's essential. You've got fucking ambition. That's abso-fucking-lutely essential." He rages on. It's so humorous. Oh, it turns out that he knows my parents. You know those limpid 1970s cocaine camping trips they went on before I was born? Yeah, he went on those with them. He was all, "Oh yeah, this cat was balling that chick, and this cat balled all the chicks." And then he went all silent when I told him who my mom was. Well, he told me not to tell my parents. Yeah. But he made me call them. Well, at first they were all agged and panic-stricken and all, but then they got like all nostalgic for their days as flower children, and they confessed as to running away from home was all a part of the hippie ethic. And they like wished me, as you know, luck on my hero's vision quest and all like that. Well, I told them that I would take the GED and go to junior college in the summer. That certified them. No, I wasn't being mendacious. Hey, why don't you drop out too and we could do it together? Just kidding. Doesn't matter. $2, never mind. Sable, are you alright? Are you certified yet? Well, you sound like you're getting all Tom Hanks. Well, how's dudes? Hey, did we get another cyber love missive from that dude Skeeter? You did? Ha! Rad, what did you say? Rad. You said that? But that's not real. I didn't abandonate you. I asked you to come with me. Sable, dude, would you cheer up? If that dude Skeeter comes to Santa Cruz, that means that you can encroach on him all unimpeded by me, you hedonistic harpy. You should be glad.
Globe, get off the cellular! Coast Guard's in our radius. Gotta spread the mackerel nets and look fishy.
Okay, Captain Scoops. Sable, I gotta go. Okay, I got to. Be serene. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Excuse me, are you in line for this cash machine?
Nah, I'm just loitering here for reconnoitering purposes.
But what did you say? Are you next?
Nah, go ahead.
Oh, you got the head cloth. The cloth of many colors. Got the head cloth. Tie.
You're referring to
The head cloth. The lid on you.
Oh yeah, it's a mood hat, yeah. Euro dude south of Houston Street gifted it on me. It changes 4 different colors, which are 4 different moods. What waxes you ticklish?
He's insane, can't you see? He smells bad. He's crazy. He camps out in this place. It's disgusting. You're not from New York City? Don't talk to him. You're not from New York? Don't talk to him. He's crazy. He's mentally ill. No need on that one. But you, sir, I can see you're cut from a different cloth, different fabrics. You are the connoisseur, Empire Museum, no less. In fact, c'est vrai? Allow me to show you some short, brief sketches. Script. Oh, did I say script? I meant thicket. Pencil cloud buried in the bush. They tried to give me pen. No. Ink. Ink is a stain. It changes the forever to drawing state of the drawing state. Hey! Picasso! What are you doing in here again? You're gonna have to move along. You're just making a mess. You're stinking the place up again. Scoundrels. Nothing but scoundrels. Look at the clock. Tick-tocks it not. Business is in his hour. Say, Ray?
Voraciously, Luna dude.
Who are you? His brother?
Nah, but the dude was just saying that sign says that this place is open to the general public during business hours, and he's a member of the general pop, isn't he?
This looks like one of the assholes that was in here last week, tearing up deposit slips and chanting dirty fucking things.
Nah, I wasn't here. Yeah, it was him. He was the one who was shouting, "Save the people of Chiapas."
Chiapas, you mean?
So he admits it. Nah. I don't admit it. Come on, let's cuff him. Ow! Unhand me, scofflaws. You're waxing overzealous in your curtailment of my civilities. I wasn't here, but now that you mention it, I do recall something about the president of Chase Manhattan Bank calling the president of Mexico and urging him to unloose military dues on some Indian-type citizens. The soldier boys are stepping up through the third eye of Jesus Christ. The explosion is coming to level did place. You too! Ah! Ah!
Jeanette! Paul, what are you doing here? Did you come to take a seminar at the Epiphany Institute?
Jeanette, come on, don't be sarcastic. I came here because I knew you were probably teaching one of your seminars. Can we talk?
No. I'm in a hurry. I've got half an hour to meet Skeeter at Chase Manhattan Bank, excuse me, and then I'm going to give him money to buy plane tickets to Portland.
Oh, Skeeter, your nephew, he's a very nice young man. I met him at the apartment when I came there to explain to you.
Paul, I'm sick of explanations. I told Skeeter to tell you that I never wanted to see you again. Why are you still here? Why aren't you back in Virginia?
Polly, my wife, she's left me.
Good. That's the first impressive thing she's ever done that I've heard of. Now just go back to Virginia and send her my compliments and go back to Virginia and rot.
But Jeannie, it's you I love.
It's Jeanette. Stop calling me that. I'm not your genie. I don't live, in a bottle, and I'm not existing to grant your every wish. In fact, tell me what your wishes are, and I'll make sure that you get exactly the fucking opposite.
Jeannie, don't hate all men on my account, please.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. There was a long line of bastards before you. Starting with my father. You didn't know about that, did you?
Over to the side, I said you will fly. See how I move, you like no other guy. Over on the takeout, you got to give me makeout. Oh fuck, I fucked that shit up. Word, try again. Alright. Over on the fly. Wait. Try again, just try something else. Alright. Over on the fly. How I started? Just try something else. Alright. Over to the side, I said you will fly. See how I move, you like no other guy. Over on the takeout, you got to give me makeout. No blemishes, no false kisses. I promise you this is no fake out. That's alright, whoopsie, yo. Oh, party girl, I'm your Romeo. Can't you see that? A digga that. You look like a kitty cat that I want to pat.
Excuse me, we're trying to get past here.
Why do these kids walk so slowly these days?
I have no idea. Anyway, as I was telling you, Paul, what about the truth? The first man who betrayed me was my father. He came back from the Korean War, a sick man. When I was 10 years old, he pushed my mother in an ice hole there in Alaska, and then he put a gun in his mouth. How do you like that, Paul? My little mama, she was part Eskimo. How do you like your little Eskimo? All these years, I wondered what happened to my mother. I wondered where she was, if she was still buried under all that ice. And then I realized she was inside of me. I kept her intact for all those years, frozen, until you came back to me, Paul. And you said, Jeannie, I want to love you. I want to know you. And then I thawed out. I let my mama dissolve. I dissolved my mama in the warmth of being available to you, of trusting you, of loving you. God damn it, you asshole! A curse on you!
Jeannie, that cab driver is honking at us. Hey, remember me? I picked you up with your horny nephew, tried to make incest with you in the cab. What? Skeeter tried, and I'm fond of the lad. Hey, remember Roman Polanski? How about the new one, Death in the Maiden?
No, thank you. I don't think I can handle Ben Kingsley as a fascist South American torturer right now. I'll look you up when I'm in the mood for a revival of Repulsion.
Oh, right, well, I'm in the book. Anatole Komowski. Who the hell was that?
Anatole Komowski.
But no, what was that about Roman Polanski? Have you dated him?
No, I'm too old for Roman Polanski. I've got pubic hair, remember?
No, I have a cab driver.
No, of course not, Paul. Oh, why am I reassuring you, Paul, you infidelitous scumbag? Paul Folsom?
Yes?
Kit Fisher, Barson Levy, and Axe Tyler. I met you at the News Cycles for the next Millennium Conference. You were awesome. Is she all right? Ted Ryan says that you resigned from the Axel board?
Oh, Ted Ryan. Oh, yeah. No, I'm doing great. I'm fantastic. Give Ted Ryan my regards. Tell him I've become an anarchist.
Huh?
Just kidding. I gotta go. I'm having the most important, horrible conversation of my life. Bye.
Okay, nice to see you. Jeanette, wait up, I've never seen that kid before in my life. Oh, come on, Paul, she said she knew you. From a conference, that's like one of your seminars. For instance, what were you teaching today? Cornucopia of Sacred Light Seminar. Workshop. All right, well, do you remember the name and the face of every student there? Yes, because only 3 people signed up. I'm broke. Now go away. We're almost at the bank, and I don't want to have a scene with Skeeter. But we've been having a scene, in front of half of New York. That doesn't matter. Skeeter is a main character. They're just extras. Jeanette, please, forgive me. I love you. I'll stop making donations to the GOP. I'll burn incense to a goddess of your choice. I'll even wear one of Skeeter's mood hats. Paul, no. It's too late. You've let me down too many times. It's over.
All right, Jeanette. Well, I hope you don't hate all men because of me, because you deserve the best.
I don't hate men. Hatred requires energy. I relinquish men.
That's worse.
I know.
Well, goodbye, Jeanette. I'm glad I saw you one last time.
Goodbye, Paul Folsom.
Wait! No, I mean, wait, isn't that Skeeter? Those cops are dragging through the bank lobby? Hey, what are you doing here? Who are you? I'm Paul Folsom, retired CEO, Axe Mill Corporation. Until recently, I sat on the board of Chase Manhattan, and I'd like to know what you're doing with my grandson. That's right. Along comes a corporate dude, and post haste, I'm reprieved of your hoaxish accusations.
Do you know that you're murdering an innocent baby? We've got pamphlets for you here. You could get free counseling. Take my arm, dear, and ignore them. Oh, Grandma, I hope you're really proud that you're leading this girl into a baby murdering factory. I am quite proud, actually. And I'll have you know that I'm not anyone's grandmother or mother. I had 2 illegal abortions for that. I'm Lydia. Hello, Lydia. I'm Violet, and this is my poodle, Balzac. And as soon as we're past these hooligans, it'll be a piece of cake, just in through the doors and up to the elevators to the clinic. Well, there's one of the doctors. We'll nip in with him now.
Salvation is far from the wicked, for they do not seek out our decrees.
Oh, well, I've always preferred a good stiff drink and a proper meal to salvation anyway. Thanks all the same.
Have mercy on us, O Lord, have mercy on us, for we have received much ridicule from the proud, much contempt from the arrogant.
Oh, what's the matter, Lydia?
I'm Catholic.
Oh, Lydia, dear, I'm dreadfully sorry. It'll all be over very soon. Balzac, stay away from the man. Be a pacifist, poodle. Pacifist, poodle.
We must obey God rather than men.
Balzac, we must suffer fools gladly. Oh, good Christ, he's got a gun. Doctor, get down.
Everybody get down on the ground, down on the ground. You're under arrest for murder.
It's okay, the doctor's all right.
That poodle saved his life, that poodle saved his life.
Everybody, please, get out of the way. Balzac's been shot. Please, help.
The lemon pledge goes here. The Arm & Hammer goes here. The rose-scented toilet bowl to road risers go here. The Brillo pads go here. The ivory soap goes here. The palm olive goes here. The brooms go here. The vacuum goes here. The sponges go here. The scrubbers go here. The rags go here. Is that enough for you, you big old, dumb old empty house? Have I cleaned you enough? Is 35 years of cleaning you enough, you big old house? Oh, what am I doing like you? Oh. Reuben, I'm sorry to call you so late, but I think my house is trying to eat me.
Ruben, I don't want to go to San Diego, but can you come over? Oh, thank you, Ruben.